Clearly, you cannot believe everything you see, read, or hear, but the lies and the blatant disregard for seeking the truth is an ongoing battle.
Our Andrea Isom met up with a medical professional to help us figure out how to manage the misinformation.
We are all living it. The input is constant, whether it's an alert from one of our smart devices, on air or online. But this fast-moving misinformation can be dangerous for us mentally.
I think it's an incredibly tense time for Americans. We all feel like life is hanging in the balance, sort of no matter what side we're on politically.
And we're all in the throes of a very tense election, coupled with incredible division in this country. It is polarizing and palpable. So people are using their voices, their platforms, to feed information to the masses. And oftentimes, those receiving it, those hungry for it, are eating it up and spitting it right back out.
They want to believe things that support their viewpoint. So they might choose to believe things without really verifying the facts.
We're all on an emotional roller coaster anyways, and I think even more so when we're being fed misinformation.
Because even if it is false, it can still leave a lasting impact. Jamie Saul is a therapist, helping people in need all over Metro Detroit. And she has great concerns about how individuals are managing the misinformation in front of us and how it can affect our mental health.
We can all play a role, the good, the bad, and the ugly, in perpetuating information on social media. So sometimes that's factual and it's credible, and sometimes it's not. And when it's not, that can be very, very damaging.
To our reputations, to our livelihoods, to our ability to filter through the clutter of what is right and what is wrong. And for a lot of people, their level of fear and paranoia is at an all-time high.
If you're already anxious or if you're already depressed and struggling, it's going to be a harder time for you. I think we all have to take personal responsibility for what we're putting out there and what we're believing that's put out there.
So, if the misinformation has you overwhelmed, this medical professional offers this advice.
Use the coping mechanisms that we always use to get through difficult times, whether that's walking or talking to a friend.
Or just unplugging for a while to get some quiet and some peace.
Everyone wants to get back to some semblance of normalcy in our lives. I think people are viewing the outcome of this election, whichever way they voted, as sort of their ticket back to normal life.
But like it or not, we have to move forward, no matter what the outcome may be. I'm Andrea Isom, 7 Action News.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrea.